Comments, live chat. Got it. Can I not? First live stream back and I can't figure out. Man, I'm over here trying to figure out everything. I can't figure out nothing. What's going on, peeps? The few that's already in here. I debated on going live on my other channel or this one. What's going on, Christy? What's going on, Jessica? I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm doing this on mobile because my schedule's insane. So I'm trying to pin the link somehow, some way in this chat. It's not working. Oh, I'm horrible. I probably should have waited till I got back to the house and did it, but insane schedule. Lynn, what's going on? Hey, Moo. My schedule's like insane right now, and then like I was bitching about it. Oddly, today, like having a busy schedule is a good thing, especially everything I got going on. So I'm gonna make it a goal now to at least go live, if not every day, every other day. I'm doing good, Moon. I hope everything's good your way. I don't even got no mods on this channel. Like, how do I review chat, man? Hey, there we go. Like, can I do this? Hey, let's see if hey, what's going on, Sarah? Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Man, I'm fumbling through everything. I appreciate you, Jessica. Yeah, we can chat about anything. Lynn, I did mod you up, I think. I attempted to. Hell, I don't know. I've been out of the live stream game for so long. What's going on, duh? I've been out of this live stream game for so long, I don't know which way's up, down, or in between. Let me do that. Lord. Man. Already ready to, there we go. There we go. Alright, I made a couple y'all a mod in here. So if you would, hey Doris, what's going on, sis? If you would you put the link to vote from this ugly mug? Also the QR code, that's the thumbnail. You can hit that to vote up. All that good stuff. Appreciate you, Raven. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna have our first photo shoot for Face of Horror sometime this weekend. With me back doing a construction gig to help. Because, you know, like some motherfuckers, like when you got shit to do, like if you want to promote your business and do that, you got to go put in work. There you go. Thank you, Deb. You got to go put in work and actually do that. So that's what my ass done. Sliding back into this construction world with half a piece of back. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. Hey, thank you. I see somebody, the tweets are going out, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. Man, spider done landing on me and shit. See you, my friend. Hey, I appreciate you, Jules. I seen those votes. I appreciate you, Jules. Yeah, it's back to the grind, man. I think this year I'm a little bit more confident. You know, last year, around this time, trying to do the Face of Horror, we was filming, I believe, yeah, we're still filming Phantom Farm. I had a cancer scare, so I mean I was going through some shit, but this year a lot better. Like, I mean, busier in hell, but a lot better. Currently editing and working on The I haven't come up with a good name yet, man. Maybe I'll put that up as one of my community posts on this film that I'm doing about the Crossroads demons. The most famous case of that's Robert Johnson. I'm editing and finishing up that piece. Going to have that one out by Halloween for sure. And then we're gearing up for the Haunts and Legends Expo down in Tennessee. I post a link there, man. And I think it's on my community tab. I post a link there where you guys, if anybody's in that area or want to be in that area, come see my ugly ass. I will be on stage doing a private screening of our film. Hey, what's going on, Boots? Doing a private screening of our film and then having us on stage for a Q&A afterwards. I don't know. They said promotion and stage. I'm like, well, damn. Let's promote and stage. Like I'm all for it, right? Like I'm all for it. I don't care. So yeah, man, we're gearing up. The first photo shoot, which I teased it in my little get up. The first one we're going to do this year is The Exorcist. So that's going to be the first. We're going to try to hit I don't know, a classic horror film. At least once every week or so. Oh, I definitely will. All of like my bigger pieces will be on the Terror Barn channel, which I think is attached to this channel, and whichever way that the YouTube land lets you do that. So like that Devil's Bargain is what I've been calling it, the Crossroads Demon piece that I'm working on will be on there. Yes, I seen it. I love the concept, Jules. I love the concept. There's two kids disappeared in the woods. They come back. They're possessed. Linda Blair walks in. They say, "Mama." Like, it got me excited, but yeah, I hope they don't ruin it. I appreciate you. Thank you, Hot Dog. Yeah, it looks dope. I just hope I hope that it don't shit the bed, man, because I love, anybody that knows me, I'm like a horror fanatic. It's Halloween 24/7 for me. Yes, yeah, people would definitely swoop in and get that. Appreciate you, Death. See, Death is like on the links, snagging the links up. And then I figured, man, why not? We're promoting this Face of Horror. I mean, I got Face of Horror going, Devil's Bargain going. We got the Haunted Expo and Legends and all that. Hey, what's going on, Steph? We got all these different moving projects and pieces going on right now. But I still want to know. She is, Boots, on these these hard knock YouTube streets. I still don't understand for the life of me. We got somebody on the YouTube world that's calling out motherfuckers to fight of the opposite sex, and they're dodging a real offer. They're dodging a real ass offer, like 10K to whip my ass. That ain't that hard, man. I've been out of the fight game, Christ, 15 years or some shit. 15 years, man. 10K, MMA, boxing, whatever you want. Negs, Ron, whatever moniker you're going by. Like, I sat by for 6 years, homie, letting you run that mouth, not saying nothing to you, nothing about you. People would figure you out on your own. I think it's finally coming to light, you know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of people finally smartening up to it and getting up out of there. But I just want to throw my hat in the ring, dude. We live close enough. You don't got to pay for travel. Hell, you don't even got to worry about the venue. I'll take care of all that. And then give you 10K if you whip my ass. And then make whatever YouTube video you want. Come on, dude. Come on. True, Jessica. Well, I was taught if you got paid for it, you don't do it for free no more. You know what I mean? So I've been out of the game. I mean, I still teach jiu-jitsu every once in a while, but I haven't been big on it for a long time. Boots gonna ref. I appreciate you, Sarah. And I know, like, some people, like, if it's weird, you don't want to attach your credit card or whatever, my PayPal's in the description too. All the money that hits my PayPal goes to the list that I had posted in my community tab also of the different props and things we're trying to get this year. and I'll take the money and go straight to votes as well. Like, I'm able to do that. Right, Killer? He is, man. He is, head. Like, look, when I walked away, and it was simple. One thing I did is went on a stream he didn't approve of. Guilty. What's going on, Lex? Who will I box? I'll box MMA, whatever. The old little Negs, Ronnie, what, Uncle Mether, whatever moniker he's running under these days. And look, man, like he can even name the weight. Name the weight, dude. Name the weight. Like right now, I bounce around between 205 and 210, which is like 50 pounds lighter than I was 2 years ago. So I shed a little bit of the dad bod. I used my boots for you yesterday. I appreciate it, Steph. Yeah, it's like once every 24 hours. How this competition works is we'll have, I think, 9 days of this round, then it gets cut to the top 20. And then we'll have like the votes reset, and then we'll kick up for another round. And then it'll get cut to the top 10. And then we'll have another round, reset the votes, and they get cut down to the top 5. Then they smash all the groups together, and we go through it all again. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Like, I cut a mass amount of weight like last year. Like, I finally got tired of it, and then we had some stressful shit to hit, so I do it in a shop. Yeah, we'll have to move the used DVDs out of the way and to make sure we don't fuck up the expert podcast production. This dude, somebody was telling me the other day, because well, I literally have like zero free time. I literally damn near have zero free time, but I still pop in streams when I can, and I still try to show my love when I can, bounce around and shit. But somebody was telling me that he was trying to work on a Negs Netflix deal, and it's like, dude, you can't even afford one of those cameras that will even put you in the conversation to having a Netflix anything. Trust me. Use DVDs as a weapon. Right, Bruce. I mean, listen, man, I want this Face of Horror title bad. Like, I made it to the semifinals last year with hardly ever, like, really digging in and promoting it. Yeah, the local newspaper from my hometown picked it up, and I did a couple little things, but I didn't really push it. I had way too much, like, real personal shit going down. And this year, though, I want that title bad. Like, the prize pool is $13K cash. Get a photo shoot in oh my god, Rug Morgue magazine, I think's how you pronounce that. And you get an independent horror film. You get a walk-on piece there. So excited to order Kindergarten Cop. So I mean, there's a bunch there, and then we get to go down to where they film Silence of the Lamb, the Would You Fuck Me scene. That house will be down there. And so yeah, I want this title bad, you know what I mean? I think it'd just be dope to be the face of horror for a year, you know? Like, the money, it will go right into the business and, well, business and bills, right? That's where all adults' money usually goes. Unless you're some adults, then I guess it's business, bills, kratom, gas station pot. Thank you, Death. Yeah, my redneck ass, man, I try to say that shit. So YouTube schedules, try to post. Yeah, I know. I about missed it today, the second day. For some reason in my concussed brain, I was thinking the votes didn't kick off till Friday. So I'm like, cool, after I get off work, we can hit it. And then I got the notification, votes are live, and I'm like, man, like, all right, well, we gotta get this grind going. We gotta get this grind going. So then I bat around the idea, like, okay, do I go live on Terror Barn, or do I go live over here at Skeeter? I'm like, man, people, I know I'm under 1,000 subscribers, so I can only, I forget what it said, like a capped amount of audience that can be in here or some shit. But I appreciate all the love, man. All the love, the supporters and the subscribers and everything, it has shot up over here, and I'm loving it. Damn. This damn knee. But yeah, so that's the grind, man. I'm excited. We're going to do this Exorcist photo shoot this weekend for the Face of Horror. So those pictures should be up hopefully by the beginning of next week. And of course, my youngest daughter, she gets her crazy from her pop. So she's crazy like her daddy. She wants to be involved in all the photo shoots. I'm like, well, cool. You can be Reagan, and I'll be a priest. And so yeah, we'll see how that goes, man. I'm excited about that one. And kitty litter. Yeah, I forgot, Christy. There's the kitty litter shit too, right? So yeah, we're gonna do that one together. We also got some other photo shoots that, and we're gonna do some videos. I can't post videos on my profile on the Face of Horror, but yeah, same with me, Lynn. Same with me and my kids too. I've introduced them to horror. Well, the ones that's semi-age appropriate, but yeah. But we're gonna make some little tidbits, some little short videos for this YouTube channel and the Terror Barn channel, to help kind of push this Face of Horror thing. I've already been in contact with a lady in my hometown with the paper, so I think hey, damn it, Jenna. I think they're going to go ahead and run another article about this. And they got to be tired of hearing me, man, because they put me on. They put me on for the Phantom Farm. They put me on for Face of Horror last year. They put me on when the Fast and the Furious thing took off years ago. So they put me on quite a bit. But yeah, so they're going to run another thing for me. Hopefully they get it out sooner, because last time it kind of hit after the, hey Kimmy, after the voting was kind of over. You know what I'm saying? They ran the article and the voting was already closed. I'm like, well, thanks, but I don't know if you can really bitch about free advertisement, but it wasn't timely. They literally put the article out like a week after the voting had closed. So I'm like, well, shit. Could have had some votes, I guess, I reckon. No, but I'm ready for it this year, man. I got to get another Michael jumpsuit, which I'm always, if those that don't know, the original 78 film, Halloween, I'm in love with that. I'm in love with that. I watch that probably 1 trillion times a year for many reasons. Great story told, independent film. The shit was able to do awesome. Right, Jules? Right? So yeah, there's definitely gonna be plenty of Michael shoots just because I fucking love it. So I mean, but we got a pretty cool idea. I think we're gonna mash 2 classic horror films, Michael being one, and I don't wanna like kind of tease too much about the second one. I want people to kind of guess it. Oh, Hellraiser, that's what's tattooed on. I got Pinhead tattooed on this arm and Michael on this arm. So, yes, I do. I definitely do. Well, I'm working on another. Well, I just finished up kind of a MASH mask. I don't know. It's Michael. It's the original 78. No, I'm lying to you. It's the 6th film, The Curse of Michael Myers. It's that mask with a Joker concept. So I just finished that one up, but I'm wanting to do ends, like get the Trick or Treat Studio version of ends, because they always do the best molds, and kind of scale it up. I like to strip all the paint off, all the hair off, and kind of scale it up myself. Oh, for sure, Jules. I think right now, I think I got, I don't know, I think I got 8 right now. I need to get some more. I haven't gotten none in a while, but for sure, damn Jenna. Well, this hopefully will be the only time that I got to stream, because I haven't made it home yet. So the next stream I'll be from the house, and maybe be in the Monsters Pit and show you guys all the new little goodies that I got since last time, which has been a minute. Also, I want to still do the upstairs, but listen, I'm not that dedicated to that craft to shaving my head. So we're gonna have to do like a parody of Throwback Attic, because I'm not shaving the head. Oh, the Monsters Pit is just what I call where I keep all my creepy shit. Mainly because the wife don't want some of that shit in the house. So the monster pit's where I work on my masks, and I got all of, like, my collector type stuff there. Bald cap, yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to hop on the Amazon machine for that, because I can't. I mean, I used to shave my head. That used to be the look I went. Monster pit. I know my damn accent. Um, right. I have to check out the damn. I have to check out the damn Amazon machine. Get me a bald cap. Oh yeah, I definitely could rock it that way. I guess let's get a damn butterfly beanie. That's what all the G's on the interwebs are wearing, right? That's what all the thugs on the interwebs are rocking, those butterfly. Nothing says gangster like a butterfly beanie. You know what I mean? Like if you're on the streets and a motherfucker walk up with a butterfly beanie, you know he means some shit. You don't know quite for sure what that shit is, but you know he means it. Like whatever it is, he means that shit. Oh shit. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely down for that. I'm definitely down for that whenever GG would want to do that. Get the granny panties out. Now I'm gonna have to invest in that shit. Did I feel hurt? No, I mean, back in the day, there was a lot of shit leading up to, because I was on the path where I ended up, right? Doing the independent film path and doing that route through my stand-up comedy. It blessed me with some doors that opened up. So he was like low-key trying to sabotage that shit behind the scenes. And then when I went and I hopped on that panel that people see me hop on, was because I was tired of the bullshit behind the scenes. We had already discussed before I did that, listen, I'll still be your friend. It kind of like what it sounds like, the little pact that he made with the other guy, with the corner store gang. I'm bad with names, but we kind of made a pact. Like, hey, we can still be friends, but no more collabing and doing shit together. So we made that pact. I went on, I did MFW's panel, just did a stupid comedy, ha-ha bullshit, nothing serious. Didn't even mention his fucking name. And it got churned up through there, through the grapevine, that he was a big mad. So I'm like, all right, man, like, you big mad. I trying to call him. He wouldn't answer the phone, Finally, he sent me a message saying, hey, let's squash this behind the scenes. No need to drag it out for public whatever. And I'm like, dude, whatever. It is what it is, fine. As soon as he blocked me, he went and did, yeah, that one did. He went and did like a smear campaign, like trying to turn everybody against me, and I'm this big villain and this, that, and the fucking third. And it's like, dude, I don't give a shit, man. Like, I'm under the mindset, just because you can smash an ant don't mean you got to. Like, and he's been nipping at my heels ever since and shit. And I made it a point, because around then I would still catch streams and when he would talk shit. And he said, well, good luck, Skeeter, standing on my neck for views like everybody else. So I'm like, all right, bet, dude. I won't fucking mention you. I won't mention you until 6 years later you're still doing the same shit and bitching about the same thing and whining about the same shit. Like you ain't found a tampon big enough to absorb that flow, homie. Chill out, dude. Like, chill out. And then if you hate me that much, take the 10K to beat my ass. It's a win-win, dude. It's a win-win. Right, Jen? I mean, I don't look at myself. I just knew that I didn't need that. You know what I mean? So I spent years distancing myself from anything that he touches, because look at him. Jesus. Right, Jules? Like, that's what makes it 10 times more hilarious to me. What do we have on the horizon? Well, we got the Devil's Bargain coming, and I'm hoping that leads. It's a full piece by itself, where we go out and we're messing around with the the Crossroad Demon lore. I did the actual ritual. That was a form of the ritual that is said that Robert Johnson did. We went out and did that. And so that'll be released sometime in October. I'm going to try to get it out before we go down to the expo, so I kind of got something to push while I'm down there. And then after that, hopefully we get down to Mississippi and do it on the same ship. Oh, man. Man, I don't know. I guess she could be attractive in some bingo hall, right? The Amazon docks, we do got a few that we're going to try. Like right now we're still kind of shopping around. Like what we'll do is go to a location. If nothing pops off and nothing is like real, like we're not faking none of this. So if we go to these certain locations, and we've paid for nights at other locations and shit. But if nothing happens, we're not going to try to force it. Like we want something intriguing to happen within the first day or two. And then we'll come back to it. So yeah, we got a few ideas for, I guess that's a long way of answering that question. We got a few ideas for some Amazon pieces. Right, Lex? Like, it took me, I come from a strong Christian upbringing. And with that is like, you don't mess with nothing, no ritual magic or nothing like that. So the fact that it still terrifies me in my 30s, I'm like, I have to dabble in it or I'm a hypocrite. Like I have to dabble in it or I'm a hypocrite being in this field. So this piece will be the first time I ever did ritual magic in my life, and I did it out on the crossroads. So the DC spirit, right? I think I love, there's a few of the ghost hunters. I mean, they all are good for what they put out, you know what I mean? Like Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters, they both got their avenue, and I still watch them both. I'm still a paranormal TV show whore, so it's definitely one of my passions, man. I love the paranormal. I love doing comedy. Like that's kind of my lanes. Dabbled in a hood pussy. I've been known to. How old dudes say that shit? I'm known to dabble in the hood pussy. Hey, Lindsay. I think that was your name as it scrolled quickly by here. My concussed brain. No, man, I watch a lot of this shit, and it's just comical, man. Like, it's comical that these motherfuckers are, like, so caught up in this shit. Like seriously, let's be real. Like, at their age, they'd be sitting at home crocheting a motherfucking brand new bandana, putting together a puzzle while they're watching TV Land, old reruns of fucking Golden Girls, and drinking some hot ass milk and call it a day. Instead, they're like on here pretending like, I don't know, like there's some sort of fucking local government and people are trying to penetrate their fortress of bingo hall winnings, and it's like, Jesus Christ, calm down, man. Yeah, yes, it's, yeah, once quitting time hits, I need to get my head right. So yes, if it's nighttime out, it's pretty good forecast that the cannabis has started. Right, Pecan? I think she's older than most motherfuckers' moms. That's just being real. It's like, damn. I hope that when I'm closing in on 60, I'm nowhere near that shit. DC's older than Jesus. She might have walked with the fella. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I just see, yeah, Golden Girl is great, man. Listen, Betty White, God rest her soul, like, I didn't give a shit if she was 90 or not. I told my wife, there's only one female you gotta worry about in Hollywood, and that's Betty White. Like, I don't give a shit what motherfuckers say. I would have unrolled those damn granny panties and took the girl back to the Golden. Like, I don't know. She was hilarious, man. I loved her. The Golden Girls are great, man. They're great. Well, matter of fact, like, it's no secret I've been coaching football for years. I'm the coach that wears the crazy socks to every game, whether they're horror film, but I got Golden Girl socks that I wear to games just to fuck with the kids. Right, Sarah? I mean, listen, age is a thing. Like, if you're damn near 60, having to breastfeed a man-child while trying to launch a business that makes no sense. I don't know if they got the news flash, but since the internet, retail hasn't really been too hot. And especially retail on like dying media. Like, I'm gonna sell some DVDs and shit. Then we're gonna do a podcast that I thought you were supposed to build the podcast first and have that pay for the brick and mortar. But I guess if you could beg from your crowd and hustle a few people out of it, then turn your back on those same few people that help you build your business. I don't know, man. There's a lot to unpack there. It's a fucking sitcom. If they was smart, they'll just leave cameras on 24/7 and just run it as a motherfucking reality show. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, you got a woman that's old enough to be like crocheting blankets and shit and gluing puzzles together that she thought was pretty intriguing. And then you got whatever the fuck that dude is. I don't even know how you describe him. I love showing, I don't know if you guys do this shit, but I do this shit all the time. Like, I'll show a motherfucker that has no idea who he is, what the stream is, just to watch their face contort in ways I didn't think a human face could move. It's comical. Like, I'll be on job sites sometimes, and like, we'll be on break and shit. I'm like, dude, what? Just watch this for a minute. What do you think? Like, especially some of the singing shit. They're like, Jesus Christ, this is real? This ain't a joke? I'm like, nah, dude. This is classic music. You don't understand what Deaf Butterfly's doing to the world. Because he's dragging his feet. He's dragging his feet. It's another grift that he didn't expect to last this long. That's all it is. Right, exactly. It's comical, man. Right, listen. Like I said, I've kept my mouth shut for years, but he kept going on with Linda and Lori and just trying to make up these crazy, absurd bullshits. And I just got tired of it, man. And then that's when Belinda's like, hey, you want to come on my show for an interview? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Indiana can use a lot of things. A secondhand store is probably not even on the top 2 million on the list of shit it needs. It's just wild, man, that this shit's real. Like, this cat literally hustled motherfuckers out of thousands of dollars, opening up a shop that he don't have nothing to do with. If he did, if he was really about it, he would be in it 24/7, absorbing it and building it and sweating and blood and cussing and getting this thing off the fucking ground. Instead, he does all of his sweating from the bed and all of his cussing on the internet, like just waiting for somebody else to come in and do it for him. That's how this dude operates. Like, he says a bunch of shit and then waits for people that he knows to do it for him, and then comes through like he built this shit from the ground up. That's the way this dude operates, half-assed and backwards. I've seen it for years now. Like, it's apparent. I don't understand how he still gets new people to come around in there, because we was a part of the first original group that learned his shit. Like, met him in real life and seen the way he really operated and got the fuck up out. And now I think we're on group 1,193 or some shit, and he's still somehow, I mean, he placates, man. He placates. He's good at getting people to feel sorry for his ass, to throw out that donos, get those donation monies. You know what I mean? That's what he's good at. That's the only thing the fucker can do, is make people feel sad, to give him money, and then make you feel like make you look like a villain when you're tired and you learn who that motherfucker really is. Oh, I missed it. These comments are flying by. I seen something about breaking the ice on a first date. But these comments are flying by. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be streaming more from the house in a more controlled environment. But it's been a long one today. Right, he has. I think now, though, there's enough people from the past that's stepping forward, and it's like, from all these different groups, that he's wronged and he's fucked. And it's like, dude, listen, man, I'm an open book. If I fuck up, I fuck up. And if I fucking, I will admit to my wrongs. I don't understand what individual wouldn't, because admitting to your wrongs is how you're inevitably going to fucking get on the right side of things and correct yourself and be better. But with him, never once has he come out and said, you know, he was in the wrong and just leave it cut like that. He got to, if he admits that he's wrong about anything, he's going to give you 95,000 fucking reasons and excuses on why he was wrong, and ultimately it wasn't his fault. You know, for somebody that gets on here and touts how fucking brilliant they are, he sure is fucking stupid. Too many snakes. It just, I don't know, man. It's fucking, it's dumb. I enjoy like poking and having fun with it, because fucking why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not? Like, I've stood on the sidelines for so long and just watched him just repeat shit. Now, mind you, I wasn't just sitting on my thumbs. Like, I was actually building shit and moving forward like a fucking human being supposed to do. But yeah, the dude is a fucking, what does he have to offer? Can anybody, and what does he have to offer? Like, what does he bring to the table? Not the people that he knows, not the people that does shit. Like, what the fuck does he do? What the fuck does he do? Cry, bitch, moan. Then when he's done with that, cry, bitch, moan. Like, what do you do, man? Like, what the fuck do you, I should have got it like way back in the day when I was doing the independent wrestling scene and shit, and people warned me then. Steer clear away from this dude, man, because he's up to fuck shit. And then our paths ended up crossing because I was a stand-up, want to get into YouTube, and he did get me on this platform and doing shit. He did the same thing. I think Jules mentioned it. Sarah Bachette was another one. She was a very talented singer. They went over to that one, I don't know the name of that fucking Fuck Me app or whatever it was, and she done partnered up because she had talent, and then he turned on her and tried to sabotage all that shit because he thought he should have got the opportunity that she got, or I don't know, whatever, jealous motherfuckers. Listen, man, I've always been in the mindset like, whatever I do, those around me are just as important to that success as what I am. Like, and that's real. Like, yeah, he does have a damn good talent doing that. Right, he could be a talent scout, like, legit, because the dude somehow finds people to fucking do a bunch of shit that are talented. Hey, Capricorn. Hey, YouTube rejects. I think I've seen you pop in there. Right, he does that shit. I know he did. All because I went on a panel. All because I went on a panel that he didn't approve of. After we already said we're done being all buddy-buddy like that on YouTube, and you could tell the jealousy was getting to him, because every time he would go live, they'd ask where I was at, and vice versa, and seeing the way he started showing his true colors and shit. Nah, man, I was nothing but a friend to that motherfucker. Nothing but a friend for that motherfucker. When he was going through the most hard, well, I don't know, he goes through the most hard time of his life every morning. Apparently, there's a new trauma that beats the old trauma. But I would drive hours out of my way to get to him and shit, and it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Like, I don't gotta defend my character. Like, I'm fucking, you know, I got my quirks like everybody, but I'm not gonna sit here and fucking scream to the mountaintops that I'm a victim. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a great guy and I'm a victim. Like, what's the fucking sense? Right? Yeah, he's like the old fisherman. You know what I mean? If he caught a bass yesterday, he caught 13 of them. That was 9 times as big as that one. He competes with trauma that way. Like, if you went through a trauma in your life, that motherfucker's done been through it. Definitely a crazy ex-girlfriend. 100%. 100%. Like, that's the way he approached the situation with me. 1,000%. It's like, I never went on nobody's platform. I never did shit publicly But he did, man. He sucked me in. Like, he did. He seemed like he was all right. He had, like, his issues, but I think that's how he gets you. He pretends to be an all right person that's just going through some shit. So, I mean, you start feeling sympathy and empathy, and then you kind of want to, like, be there as a friend and try to help pull him through there, because I think there is some talent buried deep. Now I don't know. I think this fucker's just sit around so long that talent has escaped him. Like, I don't know. Like, that's what I asked earlier. Like, what does he bring to the table? That's an honest question. What the fuck? What the fuck does he do? What does he do? Like, me running my own production company, me just looking at him, what would I hire him for? I can't think of shit. I can't think of shit. Like, what? I can't think of shit. Honestly, I can't think of shit. He takes everybody's everything. The mannerisms, if you watch him now, since he's hooked up with Grandma Betty, like, he's like copied her mannerisms and shit. Like, even his outro, he stole from me, that much love bullshit that he steals everybody's everything, man. It's crazy. He might. Yes, Lex, he's jealous. He wants to be all eyes on him. So the supporters that he has that sticks around the longest, they're not content creators because you don't got to compete. They're all about what he's doing and trying to help him, like creating thumbnails and doing edits and memes and shit for him. And this is how it was 6-7 years ago. So I imagine the operation's still the same. Yeah, it is. It's fucking bizarre, man. It's bizarre. It's weird shit. It's weird shit. I don't know. It's weird. And I've seen him do this for so many groups over these last 6-7 years. It's crazy. Yes, man, he steals everything. That's why he's always got to shout out at the mountaintops on how original he is, because he's so insecure, because he knows he doesn't do nothing original. So that's why if he has to holler about something over and over and over again, it's insecurities, because he knows he's lacking in all those fucking areas. That's just fucking real. That's real. This way, yeah, so she get blankets. Right? They should. Now she just needs the quilting one. Get the crochet shit out. Crochet or quilt. I don't know. Like, that could be her avenue too. Grandma's corner. You know what I mean? And she just teaching motherfuckers how to quilt blankets. And the best thing to use for hemorrhoids and shit like that. Foot care over the age of 60. Some shit. You know what I mean? Not on here arguing with motherfuckers like we're in a high school cafeteria. It's weird. It's odd shit. It's odd shit, man. It's odd shit. It's just odd. That's how you can just encapsulate that whole situation, is odd, wrapped into oddities, dug into other oddities. It's just a weird scenario. I honestly think that he's just been in this YouTube world for so long and projecting and crying and bitching and moaning and doing the same shit that he's done for over 10 years now, that he really thinks that's how life really is. Right, and that's what blows my mind, because that was something else. You know, I was raised by a single mother, and so was he. But I think what you got here is like I've said this to Lori and Linda a million times, is when you're raised and you're a man, you're raised by a woman. It's either you're going to turn out one of two ways. You're going to turn out the way he has, which he's been coddled to death, and if the fucker pissed right in the morning, his mommy told him he was the best pisser she's ever seen, and that a boy, and blah, 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 blah. Or you're going to turn out where you're going to bust your ass, you respect women, and you're going to do what you have to do as a fucking man, because you didn't have that in your life. So you're going to overcompensate and try to do more than what's asked. And it's just wild to me. Like, it's just wild to me. Like, there's no way in hell I could say some of the rancid shit that this fucker says about women and still consider myself a fucking man. To me, that's the same type of motherfucker that would slap a woman before you'd slap a man. And that, I think old Webster calls that a bitch. That's just my opinion. Yeah, he is, man. That's why he's on here. If you notice, everybody that he's wanting to fight and shit, they have a menstrual cycle. That's it. He won't. This is a legit fight offer. I can definitely get the fucking 10K. If you whip my ass, I'm probably gonna need like, I'll probably have like a midlife crisis, man. Like, cause if I can't whoop that motherfucking thing, shit, I probably can't even beat my dick anymore. Like, that's the way I look at this motherfucker. Like, dude, just take it, dude. It's 10K, man. 10K, 10K. You can name the rounds. Whip my ass, man. For sure, different. That's the way the dude is malfunctioned. You know what I mean? I think, you know, people say God don't make no mistakes, but I'm pretty sure there's a few people out there he would like to call a mulligan on, and I think old boy's one of them. I don't know, man. He might have some purpose for somebody out there, but I'm just trying to get him in there to fucking fight me. You've been talking all that shit for all these years, and I've been letting you talk all that shit from all these years. Like, in the really real world, you would have done, you had done got something, but I let you do your little internet shit. Then just come do it. You'll get paid, dude. I don't know. We can raise money for it, because I'm sure there's tons of motherfuckers that would like to see you fight. We'll raise money for it to go on top of the king, to give you guaranteed money just for stepping in there. I don't know what that would take. What's your guaranteed money to step in there to take an ass whooping, man? Like, you can even force me to fight Southpaw if you want to. I can't get in my standard base fucking damn set. I'll fight Southpaw. I don't know. Just take it. Instead of talking about it, you've been talking about clout fights and all these different events. Dude, here's one that we can put together for sure. For sure. Just name your price to step in there, dude. I mean, hell, if you want me to wear pillows on my hands instead of boxing gloves, down with that. And for the love of God, if you want to do it MMA, I'd be thrilled at that decision. I'd be fucking thrilled at that decision. And she would mop the fucking floor with him. Right, how are you gonna talk all this shit and be the internet's most dangerous senior citizen? But when it comes down to actually swapping some blood, you're like, nah, I'll video it. I'll video it. Unless it's a female, then I'll fight him. Right. I would just like to just get him in there and just let him know there's levels, man. There's levels. That's all I want to. There's levels, dude. Like, you've been talking all this shit for years. Here's your chance to just nip it in the ass, whip my ass, dude. You can fuck me up. Just name the price, because I would be there. I would be there. If I had to walk to the motherfucking fight, I would walk to the motherfucking fight. It'd be a walk in the park. Yeah, or Ponderosa kick, the MFW kick out of nowhere. That's on, I think it's still on the Tara Barn channel. Nah, if he would, he would get his ass whipped too. I'm telling you. Like, dude's soft. Soft. I mean, I think everybody knows that. Watch one of his videos. He has 19 different meltdowns of just normal day-to-day shit. If that make him feel comfortable, I would even be down to do something like that. Tie up my hand. That's probably why he was laid up in the bed the other day while she was out doing all the work. She done dusted his ass. He done got out of line, and Grandma done gave him a whipping. I'm sure you could. I don't know, man. Like, he talks so much. But he talks so much, but don't ever say anything. It's weird. It's bad knees, bad hips. Right. Like, listen, man, I've been out of the fight game for years. I've had a back surgery since. I'm supposed to have 2 more back surgeries. Like, dude, it's easy pickings. Come whoop my ass. Come whoop my ass. I don't think you'll ever do it, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, as soon as he would feel any pressure, he would quit. He would quit. Whether that's a punch to the face or, God forbid, like MMA rules, like, he would quit. He would quit. On half a piece of any type of submission, he would quit. There ain't no fighting that dog. Condition. Hold on, let me. Yeah, right. Let me suck down a Red Bull. Now, when he does open the doors, like, I'm gonna go check the shop out, man. Why not? And so I'm gonna go check out the new local business. I'm for sure gonna go check it. Why not, man? I ain't gonna go there like no idiot shit and like try to whip his ass in a store or try to cause any drama. I'm just gonna go check it out. What's the harm of that, man? I ain't gonna do nothing dumb. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You don't gotta shoot your toe off, Barney Five. Like, I'm just gonna come check it out, man. Why not? I gotta support local business. I'm just gonna go there and check it out. You got nothing to worry about, man. I'm just gonna come check it out. For real, I'm just gonna check it out. You don't gotta have the law waiting. He would, 100%, and he will. Guarantee it. Yeah, I doubt, man. If it does open, it's not gonna stay afloat. So you're not gonna pay too many bills selling used DVDs and trying to launch a podcast nobody heard of or nobody even knows what the fuck it's gonna be. Oh, I'm sure he'd be 911 making up a whole bunch of stories and shit. That's why I would have to live stream it, because I'm not going to be showing up there with no ill intent. Like, I ain't going to show up there like, Jesus, dude. Like, I'm a substitute teacher, football coach, business owner. I'm not trying to get locked up. If you'd have caught me back in my early 20s, then I would have done some shit. So, like, I'm not that person, man. He has, man. He's kind of shit ton. Go in disguise. I'd have to get one of those like real expensive ass fucking latex face masks or some shit and just go in there that way. Nah, he would know it was me. He would know it was me coming. And I wanted to. I ain't gonna show up. I ain't gonna show up ill will. I'm just gonna come check out his store, man. Proud of him. I'm gonna come check out the store. That's it. Go dressed as my Beggs character. I might do that. I might just put the bandana on, let the hair down, and just go in there with that Freddy shirt on with the belly and the hump, and just roll up in there to check out the store. Like, shit, man, you can kick me off the property. I just want to check it out. It's my character Beggs. It's of his namesake. You know what I'm saying? Like, the upstairs, Beggs creation, Negs, the attic. It's close. I just want to check it out. Just want to check it out. Is it impossible for me to post links in my own damn chat? I could be the store mascot, be out there spinning the attic sign, you know what I mean? Twirling on my head and shit, flipping it up, catching it, fucking. Hire me, man. I'll be the attic store sign flipper. Oh, shit. It's nefarious. It's not at all. Deaf moth. Yeah, I mean, well, let's be real. Like, if he opens it at, like, anytime soon within, like, the next month or so, I'm going to try my damnedest to get there opening day. That's the goal. I want to check it out. I'm curious. But everything I got going on as far as filming and then editing, get ready for this big fucking thing there. Thank you, Death. If you guys want to support any of the projects that I'm mentioning, you can do it there. And again, you guys can vote. It's free to vote daily, every 24 hours. And how this thing works is it goes through rounds. So the votes reset at the at the end of each round, the votes completely reset, and we kind of got to go out of there. Last year I made it to the semifinals, just barely being able. I think we only did like 2 photo shoots for it last year or some shit. But yeah, that through that PayPal, man, like that goes to all business shit. Like right now, the reason why I'm busting my ass and back in construction and all that shit is to help fund this project, the Face of Horror. But does he have any real friends? The only one that I met was that guy, shit. That guy that was on streams and shit with him. Fucking concussions. Puck, Jesus. I met that dude. That was it. And a big red flag that should have popped out was all the friends that he said he did have fucked him over, and he don't talk to nobody anymore, and blah blah blah. In all reality, the dude plays the real life game like he plays the fucking YouTube game. Thanks, Steph, for shooting all those links out there. Yeah, even back then, like, you could tell Puck was the type of dude that would like be around for a little while and then get tired of him and like, oh fuck, I'm gonna disappear in the shadows for another 6 months to a year to see if he's changed, and then come back out of the shadows, realize he ain't, then go back into the shadows. That's the vibe I got anyways. Like, it's impossible to be friends with an individual that honestly only thinks about themselves. It's impossible. It's impossible. Like, it's insane shit. And like, what is crazy, and I'm sure it's not unique, everybody in this chat right now, you could be, I guarantee you, a lot of us have had a hell of a lot more traumatic life than what that dude has. Like, I could easily go on every stream and just talk about shit that I've been through, that I went through, that I'm going through, and easily do it that way. But nobody wants to hear that shit all the time, man. Yes, he does, man. He drains it. I guess that's one of his talents too. It's just like draining the fucking life force out of people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. The dude's, he's out there. Yeah, everybody goes through shit, man. Everybody goes through shit. Everybody got their own shit. Well, Kate, if he had enough balls to even, he don't have enough balls to do any damn thing. Yeah, free everything, just given to the dude. And what does he do with it? What does he do with it? He sits in his bed while his mommy and his girlfriend put everything together for him. There's been plenty of days, man, where I wake up sick, or I wake up, I'm feeling fucking, my back's out or something. You still gotta go. Ain't nobody else gonna put that grind in but you. You still gotta go grind. Like, you can't just lay up in the bed and fucking, it's puzzling, man. Like, he wants to bitch all the time about how Whitty helped me out. And she did tremendously. Like, I wouldn't be able to do none of the shit that I have done and that I am doing if it wasn't for her. And I will always sing her praises, because she's a phenomenal human being, a heart of fucking gold. And but I took what she had helped me with, and I built with that. Have I fallen on my ass? Several times in the last 4 or 5 years. But I get back up and I fight and I grind and I get back swinging again. I don't just lay down. And if I would ever call my mom and say, hey mom, I'm opening a store up, I don't feel well today, do you mind going down there and putting everything together for me? She would probably still, at my age, come drag my ass out the house, drag me to the motherfucking shop, and beat my ass as I'm working. Like, I don't understand that. I don't want to understand that process, that way of thought. I don't. Right, like, the dude is literally, like, I don't know, man. He's literally, I'm a dual diagnosis with PTSD and bipolar 2. It's been that way ever since people have seen me on here. I've been open. I really don't talk about it much because it is what it is. We all got mental shit. And he's right. Dude could collect Social Security easy just off that diagnosis. They've tried to get me to do that multiple times for my fucking mentals and my back. But I don't want to be a part of the problem in this country and clogging up a system for motherfuckers that truly needs it. If I'm able to push through and still get shit done, I'm not going to pretend I can't. Like, yeah, I have fucked up days and yeah, whatever, but it's manageable, man. Like, what he shows on here when he's flipping out and shit, it's a side effect from all the fucking chemicals he's putting in his body, if we're being real about it. Like, well, yeah, man, listen, I LLC my production company. This fucker did it like a few months or however long later, as soon as he got with grandma, and grandma paid for it for him. It's crazy. Yeah, you have to, Death, man. If you're dealing with real shit and you're dealing with this fucking blase blah bullshit online, you have to step back and recenter. And I don't know, man. Yes, I am, Kimmy. I mean, that's another thing. Like, I don't know. It's just weird shit like that. Like, I don't sit here and tout about my mental shit. Me being a veteran is like a movie I watched. don't even fucking, I don't even carry my vet card. Like, these are all chapters of my life that I have closed. Now, the mental illness, I still got to battle, but it's not like worthy of me turning the camera on every day and saying I'm in my feels. You just push through, man. You just fucking push through. It's weird shit to me. Like, I'll never understand. Again, I don't want to understand what this dude is even remotely talking about. Yes, that's what I've been saying for years. And for years, he's a narcissist. Man, I always have love and respect for AV. I don't know why AV's just, I think AV's loyal, man. Once AV sees him as a friend, that's all AV's going to see. And like I said, I'm never going to say a bad thing about AV. It is what it is. I don't know. I didn't even know he was sniffing back around again, but it's just crazy, man. Like, this dude has literally did the same shit for all these years. All these years. Well, Death, that might be one of the people he can turn to for that type of shit. That you might have hit the nail on the head with that one. Right? I don't know, man. I've never encountered anybody like that. Right, Kate? No, but even AV got to he can't, if he's going to be honest, he got to take negs in a very small doses, like several years apart. I don't know. I can't speak for the dude. Maybe he sees something that none of us do. I don't know. Yeah, probably. That sounds like his move. You know what I mean? Like, everybody else has figured me out. Who ain't been around in a while that I can spin this to? It's the same wash, rinse, repeat. Like, after he gets over all this, the corner store people that he's feuding with, or whoever he's feuding with, I don't keep up with who he's made up with and who he's still feuding with and all that shit. But whenever he makes up with this group, things will go good for a little while, then he'll fucking sabotage it and then play victim with another group. I've seen it at least 4 groups since we first left. Like, at least 4 groups. Where he'll rebuild the nation. And it's like, dude, nation, come on, man. Like, calling himself a king, it's like, dude, the king of what? The king of self-pity? It is, I mean, shit, the fucker's still going. I mean, barely. He's kicked off most platforms, and probably rightfully so. But, I mean, I sit here and I have all the reason in the world, man. This dude has said some heinous bullshit about me for years now. And has made up crazy shit about me for years now. But at the end of the day, I'm still don't got it in me to wish bad or failure on anybody. Like, I do, if the dude can open up the shop and find some sort of happiness in his life, then go get it, dude. Just stop fucking with people. Go get your own. Stop fucking with people. Go get your own happiness and stop being a prick. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, man. Like, honestly, if I was that heinous and that ugly to people every day, I would honestly hate myself. There's no way in hell I could fucking look at myself honestly in any mirror and feel like I'm anything but an asshole prick failure. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's just wild, man. It's wild. But I guess trying to use rational thought to explain what he does, I don't know. Yeah, he's done so well financially. It's comical, man. It's comical. Because I'd seen him take the rattle can name and use that against people, but that's what he does. Right, Kimmy? Like, same here, man. Like, same here. Like, if I feel like I'm overreacting or being kind of manic, whatever fucking catchphrases these shrinks like to use, I distance myself, man. And I recenter, I meditate, I do what I gotta do, what works for me, and then I come back into a situation. It's self-control. You gotta have self-fucking control. Obtuse and nefarious, what's up? It's wild. Right, I think he's done it in several occasions. I think the dude has blurred the lines to so many different people and over-exaggerated and lied about so many different situations that he truly does not remember what the actual truth is. Right, Lynn? Right. Yes, he does. He has a shit ton of... For doing nothing. For doing nothing. He literally just goes live and bitches about getting burnt because he grabbed the fucking hot skillet and people give him money for it. I'm not going to hate, man. I don't hate on anybody. Like, whatever. But the fact that you do that and you talk so much fucking absurd shit about people, it's fucking mind-blowing. But to each their own, I guess. I mean, he still has some sort of support over there, so it's somebody's fucking niche. It's somebody's fucking swag or fucking drip or whatever the fucking kids are using these days, right? Like, it's not mine. It's definitely it's not the way I would approach it. And then he says he likes to be like this edgelord and talk about this insane dumb shit, and then turn around in the same breath and is trying to be a business owner and try to produce and create shit. And it's like, dude, you can't talk the shit you talk and honestly expect any good to come from that. You're literally trying to build something from negative lies, bullshit, drama, hurt, pain. Nothing is going to grow fruitful out of that fucking pile. Nothing. Nothing. You got to fucking push through your own bullshit. Find what you're good at. Find what you're bad at. Stick to what you're good at. Put some hard work and some grind on it and try to fucking build that way. Jesus. It will contradict everything because the motherfucker, everything he does is fluid. It changes. It changes. Like I remember years ago, oh my God, the Joy Sparkle shit, when he was going at it with her. He used to get on there and talk all this shit on it. It's impossible for an adult to be bullied. How the hell are you going to be an adult and let anybody bully you? It's impossible. Adults can't be bullied. And now he's like the poster child for adults being bullied. It's fucking weird shit like that. It's like, dude, I don't know, man. That the whole little saying, you got to stand for something or you're not going to stand for anything or some shit like that. I think that's what the fucking doctor said after he delivered Negs. Was like, oh shit, one of these. I don't know. It's weird. Weird shit. This is finally a nice, this is why I love the fall. Like I can sit out here without having to walk up in the house and be all hot and fucked up. Like a fall night, man, like it's football, it's spooky season, it's a shit. Absolutely it will, RBF. Absolutely it will. the shit that's come out of his mouth, he's not going to find nobody in this industry that wants to work with that. Nobody. Flowers growl to shit all the time. Stay negative. I guess that's one way to look at it. But I don't think flowers have a short shelf life. So, I mean, I think that's why his community keeps falling in on within itself. It's because he causes all this shit, this big pile of horse shit that he's just ran through and fucked all these people over. And then he finds like a core group out of that, and it starts to blossom out a little bit, but then it dies out. And then it's another pile of shit. It's fucking weird. I mean, if he's happy living his life that way, then hats off to you, bud. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'd be in a padded room somewhere if I tried to do that shit. I'd be in a padded room for sure. Obtuse and nefarious. That's been one of his fucking catch hooks since Jesus was around. Hell yeah, Kimmy. I'm jealous. I was 2 days before Valentine's Day. It's like, what the fuck, Cupid? You missed on that shit. Right? Yeah, I'd either be in one involuntarily or I'd check myself right into a motherfucker. One or the other. I couldn't live day to day just trying to be pissed off for the sake of being pissed off. It is, man. Like, hey, Joe. It is sad. Like I said, I wish the dude would just find his happiness and leave motherfuckers alone. Honestly. And you would accept my fight offer. That's about it. You know, that's find your happiness, live it, stop fucking with people, and accept the fight offer. That's what I wish. Because who knows, man? You might sleep me. It might be like some crazy ass shit. I'm ready for this fight. He knocks me the fuck out. And then I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Right? It is. It's hard to wrap your mind around it. Yes, get him to. Get him to accept a fight. Yeah, he might, man. It might be like some fucking superpower shit I didn't see coming. He got like all this built up of fucking aggression and pure violence in that hump. And as soon as the bell rings, it just starts coursing through his veins like some motherfucking built-in roid that he just taps into. Like the camel carries water in its hump, he carries this fucking straight, just testosterone. As soon as the bell hits, the hump shrinks down into his back and he just fucking rages out and knocks me out. I don't know. Yeah, if he knocks me out, man, like I will never be on camera ever again in my life. I don't even know what I'd have to fucking, I don't know what I'd do. Right, okay, yeah, I'm probably sure he would probably do that shit. I don't know what it is. He dances around, man. Like, honestly, I think the dude at this point in time got so many motherfucking people that he's wronged. It's hard for him to, like, remember motherfuckers that he's wronged and all these different people coming at him and shit. Like, I ain't worried about it unless it's him reaching out telling me, trying to wait for this truck driver that's driving through town with his retarders on. Like, if he mentions me and says he wants to accept the fight or laying down some sort of fucking conditions. Somebody sent me a clip where he, like, the only thing this dude ever is going to say is, Whitty gave me money and I went on a panel. That's the only thing I've ever done. That's the only thing that's ever happened. And I can confidently say that he's definitely received a hell of a lot more handouts than any human being that I know. So that's it, man. Like, it is what it is. I'm still going to do the parodies whenever I get time to do it. Like, probably after the Face of Horror. I can't say that because when I get downtime, I fill it with shit. And I love doing the parodies. I love having fun with it. So Man, this spider keeps coming back. Dude. There you go, man. Get him accepted. 10K if he whips my ass. 10K if he whips my ass. I don't care if I got to sell every damn thing, all my damn filming equipment and shit. I'll come up with the 10K to give him if he whips my ass. Like, I can get the 10K for sure. Yeah, I still want to do the music video, but the problem with that is I gotta film it. I want to go out and do a real music video because I want to test myself on doing that. Yeah, she is, man. I love Whitty to death. I know she gets on here, man. This damn spider keeps coming at me. I know she gets and rubs some people the wrong way, but she got a heart of gold, man. She's a good person. She really is. Outside of this whole YouTubey land, we've been friends for, I mean, hell, my kids call her Granny. 8 years, 7, 8 years, or something like that. She's seen me at my absolute worst. Seen her, hers. Like, she's close with my whole family. Like, her and Lori both. Love those women to death. I don't know, man. I think I just pissed off like a whole family of spiders or something. No, he did. That's one of the things that finally I got tired of. Is like, now, dude, you're going to spend this shit. We obviously see who got the older lady fetishes. So again, another projection. He tried to say that me and Whitty had some sort of fucking swinger shit going down, and then he hooks up with a lady that's older than what she is. So who is really whacking off to the fucking J.C. Penney granny panty section of the little? I don't even know if they have those magazines anymore. I might have just dated myself. It's just wild, man. Like, no, man. Me and Whitty has never had no other than, like, she's honestly like a second mother to me. Yeah, he's the one over there sleeping with fucking the bingo hall queen to get his bills paid. From what I understand. I might be wrong. See, even get on here talking the little shit that I do about that motherfucker. Like, it's not in my nature, man. And my nature is like, if you have an issue with somebody, you meet up, either swap words or swap fists, you squash it and you move the fuck on. You don't hang on to somebody went on to a panel you didn't agree with, so it's a 10-year fucking smear campaign because you're fifis. It's weird, crazy ex-girlfriend bullshit. It's wild. I don't know. It is wild shit. But again, the QR code and the thumbnail, scan that, guys. Free vote once every 24 hours. It's gonna be a long haul. You guys are probably gonna fucking get tired of me mentioning this because the way they got the competition set up, you need votes, and then if you pay for votes, all those votes do go to families that's unfortunately had to deal with some sort of child cancer and things of that nature. It helps those families that had to deal with those hardships. So even the money for the votes goes to a great thing. Again, I think I made it to 5th place last year. One thing that does hurt me is, like, you think of a horror film, it's always the final girl. It's never the final dude. You know what I mean? So I can't get on there. Like, most of the people that's in the competition are on there, like, showing off their chest and shit and showing off their goods. I'm like, if I do that shit, it's a fucking lawsuit. Like, I can't be advertising that. I'm like, Jesus. Got to show my fucking go to show the little Skeeter, and I'm like, oh my god, it kind of looks like a penis, but it's deformed. Like, well, what the fuck is that? It used to be great back in the day, damn it. Wild shit. Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, I think I still got enough man boobs left to where I could probably pull that off. Maybe I'll do like a, I don't know, do some sort of damn Rocky Horror fucking film or photo shoot or something with some women's lingerie. That'd be scary enough. It should win the competition by itself. Me and women's lingerie. That should be a fucking clear-cut win. That's scarier than hell. Thanks, Steph. Again, through the PayPal goes to all. That's, I don't touch that other than for business shit. So right now it's the Face of Horror. It's I think I shared the, I don't know what you call them, the Amazon list shit of the stuff that I'm slowly starting to buy for photo shoots and things. This competition goes on until I believe the first week of November. So we got a nice little stretch here, and I'll get to promote it pretty big if I'm still in it anyhow. I'll get to promote it pretty big when we go down to the Paranormal Haunts and Legends Expo. So, and there was the Phantom Farm. That's our film. It is on Amazon Prime. Hopefully we'll have another one of those coming up within the next year. But we do got a bunch of Terror Barn projects that I'm gonna stick to YouTube for a lot of those projects. And the Devil's Bargain is the one I'm working on now. Once I get that finished, it's more of like a call to action to get to Mississippi, to actually do the ritual and try to conjure a Crossroads demon down there. Yes, I'm always churning and trying to do shit. I'm always, like, and there's some other projects I don't want to speak on because I've done it. I've overspoke before in the past, and those projects fall flat short. Then I look like I'm stuck on stupid. But I do got plenty other things in motions. I know for sure the Devil's Bargain, the Crossroad Demon project's going to hit. I know for sure I'm going to be grinding my ass off for this Face of Horror, because that would be a nice shot in the arm. And again, damn, that was a big ass spider. Got me over here jumping. But everybody will be able to see, if I get this Face of Horror thing, it'll be a nice injection into the business. Not just monetarily, it's going to be an injection for everything. And I mean, I'll get to do a photo shoot with Kane Hodder. I'll try not, which those of you who don't know who Kane Hodder is, he was the one that made Jason Voorhees a thing. And he played in Hatchet. He's did several horror films. Stuntman, he's done quite a bit. Who knows, Killer Hot Dog? Like, if you guys see me, like, on a talk show on TV after I do the Crossroad Demon shit, I might have shook hands with the motherfucker after he popped up. Might say, well, fuck it, dude. Hang out with the goat man. Now, it's just intriguing to me. I've never did nothing in ritual magic. This is the first time I did it. And it was, surprisingly, it went in a totally different direction than what I thought it would. I mean, I was nervous and shit, because I've never done this type of shit before, and I was always told, like, you don't fuck with that, coming from, you know, the religious background that I come from. So me actually out on a dark-ass country road by the river, drawing a salt circle, and placing candles, and doing a chant, I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm about to go right down to Georgia with that old devil. But it took a different swing, man. It was a totally different swing. Oh yeah, I do that. I've added a lot of that to like my meditations and shit and cleanses and things. I do that type of shit. But ritual magic, yeah, I've never. That's my first trip. It's not gonna be my last, because my goal is to get to Mississippi, down there on the same crossroads and the same street, and try to do the deal. Because I don't know, it's something I've been infatuated with since I was a kid. That movie Crossroads with Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid. He did a movie called Crossroads about Robert Johnson, and I used to watch that all the time, and it's just something that hooked me as a kid. And still as an adult, I'm wondering, like, man, is it possible? I've always heard all these rumors about these guys that sold their soul to the devil, and, you know, this shit went down. So right, well, that's what when I was actually out there doing it, that's kind of what it felt like. It was more, there were some strange things that kind of happened as far as like feelings, and you could tell One of the biggest reveals, I don't want to give away until I actually put up the piece, but something crazy happens in the sky right above us, and it was interesting. It was interesting. So you guys will get to see that soon. I am too. I love Robert Johnson, and to me, like, he's the godfather of so much. The dude was phenomenal. Yeah, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm gonna have that. I think we go down to Tennessee for the Haunts and Legends Expo on the 21st, I believe. So the goal is to have that piece up on Terror Barn before then. And I got a rough cut now, but I still got some things I have to do. We got to go out and film some shots that I didn't get that needs to be there to help kind of fill a story arc. And I want to do some little things with the tarot cards that we flopped and some of the shit that the tarot cards hit. I want to explain that out more, maybe through some narration and some animation. I'm playing around with that shit because I haven't really did none of that. And I've never edited a piece solely this big by myself. So it's fun. It's madness. You gotta love the madness, man. There's plenty of times I just want to headbutt the computer, but it is what it is. I still got some of the comedy pieces that I have written that I would like to put out, but that's way down the future when I'm definitely bringing in more money through the business. Appreciate you, Death. Thank you. Well, all right, peeps. All the links that Death shared out. I appreciate everybody that's coming in here listening to me, just kind of talking bullshit. My goal is to be back. I'm gonna be doing it from the house, at least my garage, tomorrow, because I just wasn't ready to go home yet. Because usually I go home to just pass the fuck out. So I figured, hey, I'll get on here and talk to you guys. But I appreciate it, man. The PayPal link, all that shit goes to the business. The QR code that's on his thumbnail, you can scan that, or the link that Death shared. The Phantom Farms on Amazon Prime, that is our film. The first, definitely not going to be the last to be on that platform. And yeah, man, they've got the haunted, I think it's Haunts and Legends. I keep butchering that, man. Haunts and Legends Expo. Yeah, if you guys are around the Tennessee area, you can come talk to me in person. But I appreciate you guys, man, and I promise you will see this mug soon. And thanks for all the love and support. And let's go get this fucking face of horror thing, because I think I got a pretty terrifying face enough. And it's ugly enough to be the face of horror, I think. Some people would agree. But I appreciate you guys, man. Love you all. Much love. You guys have a good night. And I'll talk to you soon.